here's part 2 of the land in Alabama, regions in Alabama. So we just looked at the Appalachian Mountains and the lower area of the coastal plains and the fall line. Okay, so let's go back to the fall line. I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to use red. Okay, and then I'm going to go right through here as best as I can and color in the fall line. Careful not to color it up because you need to be able to see each one of these when you study, okay? Because you will have to be able to identify these and put them on a region map. All right, so, and now we want to take a look at, let's see. So let's go back and take a look right here at the fall line. The fall line is where the Appalachian Mountains area meets the coastal plains. The coastal plains are lower than the Appalachian Mountain area, so there are many cliffs and drop-offs along the fall line. When rivers or streams cross the fall line, they make waterfalls or rapids. There are many beautiful hiking trails in Alabama that pass by waterfalls along the fall line. So here we said to the north of the fall line is the Appalachian Mountains, and then to the south we have the coastal plains. So the fall line separates the Appalachian Mountains and the coastal plains. All right. So let's go back and look at the Appalachian Mountains, divided into 4 regions. The Piedmont, let's go back and take a break and look at the Piedmont. We want to use a different color. We've already used red, gold, and blue. Now let's use green, and we're going to color the Piedmont and kind of run over this with your crayon as, you know, as you can, as easy as you can. Try to cover as much as you can. All right, so here we go. Here's our Piedmont, and it is in East Alabama. It looks like about where we live, okay? All right, now, so 4 different regions, the Piedmont, the Ridge and Valley. Okay, so I've used green. Now I want to go to purple, Ridge and Valley. Again, I'm going to, and what you'll have to do is when you're coloring this, you're going to have to pause it and color each region, okay? And then next, and I'm right here just in case you're wondering, the Valley and the Cumberland Plateau. All right, so here, let's look for the Cumberland Plateau. Let's do brown. So here we have the Cumberland Plateau, and we can see that it covers just about the largest area in Alabama. Okay, so we got the Highland Rim. So now we're going to do the Highland Rim. Sorry boys, I guess we'll do pink for this one. Okay. Each region has unique characteristics. You can see all those regions in the lower layer of your map. And here's the lower layer. If we were in school, this would be the bottom layer. Okay? All right, so we have looked at the Highland Rim, which is the farthest north, Cumberland Plateau, Ridge and Valley, Piedmont. All right, now let's look at the bottom at coastal plains. And I have to erase this part so I can read it. Okay, so on the lower side of the fall line is the coastal plain. The land in Alabama gradually becomes lower and lower as you move toward the ocean at the Gulf of Mexico. The coastal plain has excellent soil for farming. In fact, the middle section of the coastal plain is called the Black Belt. So the coastal plain is right here. I think we may have covered up oh, here we go. Here's the Black Belt. So let's color it black. Again, you don't want to cover up. I'm just going to draw a circle around this, okay? And then you want to outline it. When your pencil is moving, when your hand is moving, when you're making those gestures, your body is building those memory cells, and it's helping you to remember what the shape looks like It's helping you to associate the black belt as being in the middle, lower middle of Alabama. Okay, so it's part of the coastal plain. And we already colored the coastal plain on the front. It was blue. So within the coastal plain, they're saying that you have the black belt. So right here, it's grayed out because we colored this on the front. And then again, so see this is all the coastal plain, but the black belt is part of the coastal plain, okay? So you need to know that. All right. So we got the black belt because of its dark soil, and that is perfect for growing crops. If you keep following the coastal plain south, you'll eventually come to the beach at the Gulf of Mexico, which is part of the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, when you get finished with this, click submit.